Wow. Very cute. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I have been feeling like crap for like weeks and weeks and weeks. So I'd really like to just relax, take it easy. So I'm going to change into something comfy. I'm going to pick this camper up just for my sanity because we live in a really small place. We have 6 growing baby ducklings in it and 2 bins because one's for their swimming pool and one's for them. So not complaining, just explaining. We put it on ourselves. I had to run to town this morning just to get a bin or something to put sap in because we tapped trees the other day and I just wasn't thinking through the process of collecting and where we were going to store it. Normally when I tap trees, I only do enough for like us, so I was like, oh, it's not going to be bad. Usually I'll do like 3 or 4 buckets and they barely even get filled. Well, they've been flowing hard. So I went to Tractor Supply, I bought a cheap trash bin, cleaned it all out, and that's where the sap will be stored until we can boil it down, which will be happening hopefully next week because I have to go down south this weekend and get my boiling pan. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna change into something comfy. I love me some sweatpants and some slippers. I posted an Instagram story this morning asking if anyone had any questions for a Q&A. I do want to answer some random questions here and there throughout this video that I've gotten on YouTube comments, Instagram comments, Facebook comments, all the things. I'm trying to get better with interacting with you all, and it's been really hard for me just because I've gotten 60-40 on good positive comments and real negative bad comments. So for a while I had like all limits shut off on my Instagram, so you had to be following me for longer than like a week to be able to comment on any of my stuff. I recently just turned that off. You guys are seeing like the littlest glimpse of our lives in one like 15 to 20 minute video. So it's like I can't let that stuff get to me. Like, for those people posting those shitty comments, you have no clue what else is going on behind the scenes. It's so not needed. Either or. Keenan ran to the spring to get some more water. We are back in the camper, but we haven't pumped any water into it yet because the temps are still lower and we don't want any pipes to freeze, so that's that. I have to boil water and wash the dishes, and then I'm going to make a yummy dinner. I'm going to do some bear steak, broccoli, and red potatoes in the oven, because putting stuff in the oven is so easy. But first off, I want to answer I'm going to answer one question, and then I'm going to start doing some of these dishes because I do have some water. One question I got on Instagram was asking about more camping. Will you do more camping videos in Maine? Yes, we do a lot of spring camping because we do a lot of spring fishing. So stick along for those. They'll happen between like April, probably the end of April all the way into middle of June. Other than that, our main focus this year is house and other things going on, which is making our lives busy. So we decided to get 6 ducks to add to the chaos. That's another question I can answer, is about the house. I had a lot of comments on the house. When will we see the cabin build again? Cabin build videos, any house updates, how's the house coming? Yeah, I have purposely not been showing the house on any platform, in any videos, anywhere other than my Patreon account under early access members. So if you're an early access member on Patreon, it's $3 a month, then I share a lot more stuff on there about the house if you are interested at all. For those that are not and just want to wait, I'm not going to start sharing more house content until I have ample amounts of videos built up. I was posting, you know, a video of like, this one on, here's a video, this one on, here's a video, and they're like, we want more, and like production stopped because 1, it started snowing, 2, everything was freezing, and then the wood miser wasn't running, and it was a thing. Stuff's warmed up now, stuff's running. I just really want to have some of that content built up before I start sharing, because you never know what happens. The other thing is, we are building this all out of pocket. This is what we have for money. This is what gets done. Oh, that money's gone. We now have to make more money and figure out what's important next, when we also have other things that need to be paid for, like food and vehicles and gas and all that extra lovely stuff, which is really freaking expensive right now. That's where we're at with that. So another question that I got was asking about our plans for the ducks. We are actually, believe it or not, going to be building them a coop. Our original plan when I got them, which was very spur of the moment and a little impulsive, we thought we would put them in with our chickens, because ducks and chickens can live okay together. Once we started raising them and taking care of them, we realized that we wanted to build them their own house, have their own coop, so that they can have their own fencing. They'll have their own pond, basically, because ducks need a lot of water. So our plan for them is to be laying hens. We're not really sure what we have yet. They are a Pekin duck, but for right now, we're in kind of a waiting process to see what they are, because if we do happen to have 2 males, then the ratio is like 3 to 4 females per male, so we will be getting more ducks, like no matter what, probably. We have been babying these ducks. Like, they lay in bed with us at night, and they get 2 baths a day, and they get special little treats that are soaked in water, and they get fresh water all the time, and they get a special supplement in their water for hydration and probiotics, and yeah, I'm going to become a crazy duck lady. If you guys don't like homesteading, you should probably leave now, because that's probably where this channel's gonna end up. Not until that house has a stove in it that I can cook sourdough bread in. Another question that I can't find, I just remember reading it yesterday or the day before. I don't even know what platform it was on. Somebody asked, are we building, I call it the house, cabin, are we building the cabin for a camp, like deer camp, or permanent to live in? And I think this person probably has only watched one video, but yes, this is to live in. This is our home, our house, what you guys go home to every day, this will be ours. And that's another reason why we're not just throwing something up super quick. This isn't just a getaway to cabin here and there to stay in. This is our home for many, many, many years to come. Yeah, so this is a permanent place for us to live, lay our heads at night and have warmth, so that we can be up here, living up here full time, making money up here full time. We just really can't wait for this home to come together so that basically we have a permanent place to live all seasons of the year, which will be a life changer. I really wish Keenan would get back with my water so I could start these dishes.
Daddy don't want to miss your bath time.
Hi, baby girl. How's my girl?